it's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes and it out of control, yeah. Hey, it's another way. All my niggas on go and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I play. They gon' know what's to pay. Hey, it's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes and they out of control, yeah. Hey, it's another way. All my niggas on go and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Okay, welcome to everyone. It has been a while since you heard from us. First of all, we wish you a very happy new year and a good festivity period spent with your loved ones. 2024 has started with full force ahead, and in this stream we're going to keep it short, and we really are only going to discuss one token in particular, and you can see the hint of it on our X/Twitter at AwareFiCrypto. I will let you know we are going to talk about Tron. It is a token that we have discussed, and actually we sent a newsletter about it earlier in 2023. Let's just quickly go there. This newsletter was sent on May 25th, 2023. Without going through all the details, because the message is quite intense, let's say. However, at the time we discussed that Tron would do a solid 10x. Please bear in mind that that target has increased to a mere 40x. And the chart was looking as follow, and you can see that at the time Tron was at 0.077. Tron is around 11 cents now, so of course this is not the 3 or 5x like Injective and a few other alts have done. However, you can see on this chart we have targets at 20 cents and also at 114. However, I made a mistake because this is not the chart that actually encompasses the full history of Tron. So the targets are actually much higher, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So let's get so this is a short time frame. Let's just zoom out, remove everything else, and there you go. The full price history from Tron that started in 2017, and this is basically one big triangle, which is the reason why we had sent it out in our newsletter back in May 2023. So the reason that it has such a ridiculous upside coming for a token that is already in the top 10 of all crypto assets, sitting at 9.6 billion market cap, is because this triangle means that it had a lower high in 2021 compared to when it was launched. It had a high of 35 cents. And because it didn't make a new high like Ethereum did, like Bitcoin did, because Bitcoin went to 64 and 69 from the 20K, whilst Tron went from 35 cents and it just did at 18 cents. So basically what happened is that it just skipped a whole cycle. And because of that, and there's just one other token sitting in the top 10, which we will mention later. Actually, you could already see it on our X, but you can figure it out. It also has an X in it. Because it made a lower high on the macro, it is now setting up for a substantial move, which in my opinion is going to be similar to the move that Bitcoin did when it was at 10K. Except that when Bitcoin broke out from 10K, it did a 6.5x. But Tron is expected to do a 40x. 30 to 40x from current price. That should see it. Let's just put some. Okay, here you do not see the full targets. This is a chart where we have all the drawings updated on the macro, and you can see that we have a final target on Tron at $5.35. This is the final target. There is another target before that at $3.50, and other targets before where you can trade tactically. So as you can see, we are right at the precipice of a potential breakout, and when we zoom in on the lower time frame, you can see that this is also a small triangle right around that key resistance. And because Bitcoin is moving up, because all the markets are moving up, and we are still bullish, and we expect Bitcoin to go to 47.5, and then there are also targets at 48 and 49k, that it will move the rest of the market up. And it could be that even when Bitcoin pauses, I believe that Ethereum at least has to continue to outperform Bitcoin. So it could be that the alts will actually have a rally. And there's also a slight chance that, as we have seen with XRP in the past, that it completely decorrelates with the rest of the cryptos. So zooming in on the shorter time frame, this is where we have given a couple of premium signals. I have personally taken trades here, leverage trades upon the breakout, and added on the retest. So expecting Tron to hit 12 cents on the short time frame, and notice that this is actually a pattern that has been consolidating since, you can argue, the 10th, 11th of November. So it's well over 2 months now, and it has broken out, it has retested, and as long as it holds above, as you can see, the price is also sitting nicely above that volume support, which is right around the 10.05. We entered our trades at 10.07, and then we added a little bit up, 10.08. And because the target is not that much, you might think, why would I take a trade and risk for 9% when Ethereum could also do this? Well, we have some good reasons why you should be in Tron and not in other alts at the moment, because the time has come for Tron. So let's briefly go to Tron against Ethereum before going to the best chart, I believe, which is the Tron dominance chart. So you can see that against Ethereum, bear in mind this is also the macro chart. It's in a smaller, well, it's not that small, it's in a triangle since 2021. You see here on the 2-week chart that you have wicks coming in on support. So the expectation for this is to do as follows, and it could then set itself up for a major break later in this year, or potentially at the start of next year. So let's go to the Tron dominance chart, where I believe this is probably one of the cleanest chart there is. So bear in mind, this is the total market cap of Tron relative against all other cryptocurrencies. So what do we see here? It is a massive head and shoulders in development for 1624 days and counting. Okay, now that is well over, that is since 2019. That is a very long time. That is a lot of data that puts the probabilities much higher for this target to perform, as we have been trading the head and shoulders, the inverse head and shoulders, the wedges, the rising wedges, and the W pattern, which is a form of complex head and shoulders. That is our basically a 360 analysis specialty. We sniper these trades, and this is where we make our bread and butter. Now, we expect Tron to outperform the rest of the crypto market by 235%, and this is a conservative target. We expect the 2.25% to be run at a minimum, and then basically, you don't know, Tron had an all-time high in terms of market cap dominance at 3%, that could well be run. So another examination, because we are also bullish on XRP, and we do a relative strength assessment. So here we have the chart of Tron against XRP, and why I believe that Tron is set up to outperform XRP and potentially take the lead there. It is because you can argue that this is also, this is actually a head and shoulders, and that target would bring it to here, which would mean a, let's see, so 96, that's close to a 2x over XRP that we expect to also do quite well with a 20 or 30x. So you can actually be in Tron right now, make money on Tron, rotate it in XRP, and then XRP could have a pump where you rotate back into Tron, and then maybe you'll have another run, maybe. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but this is how you could potentially do a 40x on Tron, trade the swings in between, make at least a 30x, and then do another 10x on top of your 30x through XRP. Do you understand how crucial this is for a top 10 cryptocurrency, one of the oldest ones? So let's have a brief look at the last month's performance of basically the top 15, and you can see that there were a few outliers like Cardano did well, AVAX did well, Polkadot also did well, and of course Solana. However, where's Tron? Right, number 13. Tron barely outperformed the stablecoins. I mean, it's been a very good stablecoin, right? And XRP pretty much the same, even worse if you look at the last month. So if you look at the entire top 20 and you take out the stable coins, it becomes very clear that there's a clear pattern that these two, which are correlated, they are, as we call them, the status tokens, okay? And this is not my own term, this is invented by someone else, the best trader in the markets that I know personally, the best cryptocurrency traders. I see ourselves as the second best traders. Why? Because we have been studying the best. It's as simple as that. And none of your favorite influencers are looking at this. None of your favorite influencers are discussing this. None of your favorite influencers understand how to do real technical analysis by looking at the price candles, by looking at the volatility, by looking at the volume. So this is another way of confirming that the time will come for Tron and XRP. It's totally not acceptable that it will just do a 5%. And please understand the following as well. We have been in the space since 2017, full-time trading cryptocurrencies and other markets, which leads to our 360 expertise, because we look at the dollar, we look at Bitcoin, we look at the Nasdaq, we look at equities, we look at Forex, we look at everything that needs to be looked at, including bonds, yields, yield inversion, and the rest. So if you go to our X, Twitter, we have called the alt season of cryptocurrencies within 2 days. Nobody else had called it that early, and we did, and it was accurate. All the proof is there. And lately we have been just going off on Tron. I'm trying to help people to see that there's a big trade coming. Personally, I have most of my net worth sitting in Tron. Yes, you can argue I'm trying to show my own bags. Okay, how much can I really do? Trying to pump a 9.6 billion market cap asset. You do the math. I do not have hundreds and thousands of followers. Nope, I just have a few. But I do know what I'm talking about. And please understand, trading is a probability game, but the probabilities are heavily stacked in your favors. Why would you want to trade a shit coin with low liquidity for a mere 10x when you can do a 40x on Tron? Do you understand what is about to come? Okay, I am trying to help you to see the better play here. Of course, do your own analysis. Here's one more that I did. and I'm trying to warn other influencers because none of them are talking about it because most of them are simply not trading. Okay, Bitcoin in 2020. See here, third time it touched the top of this big triangle. The volume support is where you measure the move. That move was to 56,000. Now, was it close to the top? Yes, it was. Did it perform? Yes, it did. Did it drop after? Yes. Now, you see that small triangle on the third time it touched that top, and it led to that breakout, that big breakout. Now look at Tron. What do you see? This is why you need 360 analysis to compare relative strength, and this in this case we're comparing to the king of crypto. But you might ask yourself the following: okay, so if Tron would do a 40x, now Tron is sitting at 9.6 billion, let's make it 10. If it does a 40x, it will be at 400 billion. Now ETH is currently sitting at 285. So will it capture ETH? No, because ETH will probably do fine as well. Maybe a 5x. We have estimated price targets around 15,000 for Ethereum, and for Bitcoin we have 145,000. Shout out to the crypto sniper, aka the market sniper, aka Francis Hunt, with his incredible method. And yes, I'm revealing that he is my personal mentor, the best trader I know, and he's someone to follow, and he has been extremely helpful. He's the reason that kept me in trading, and I owe my devotion and passion and all the other education mostly to him. So I'm not part of his private community. I've been trying to learn this by myself. I have taken the time and many hits and investments in terms of time and money to understand real technical analysis. So to get back to the point, if Tron does a 40x, it will not surpass Bitcoin. If even XRP does a 30x, it will not surpass Bitcoin. So it is not out of the realms of expectation that this could actually play out. Now, to close things off, our LinkedIn, AW3, we are now sitting at 470 followers. We're going to hit 500 soon. Around the 5th of our followers are subscribed to our newsletter, where we just publish once every 3 weeks or 4 weeks. And the last one we wrote about the ETH ETF narrative based on technical analysis, nothing else, no fundamentals, no news, etc. We have only published 5 editions previously, and here we have again mentioned. So first of all, a couple of tweets of ours that went viral when we called the start of the alt season, courtesy of VeChain. This was retweeted by a lot of VeChain holders, but actually VeChain is not going to be the one that will perform the best. XRP will outperform it, and Tron will even outperform that. So here again, another confirmation of alt season is we broke the trend line of Bitcoin dominance since basically, I cannot see that well, but this trend line is definitely has been acting as support for Bitcoin dominance for over a year, and now it broke out. So there you go, alt season, third time alt season, courtesy of ETH BTC on the 3-day time frame. Those who like RSI, I use it sometimes, but it's not the leading indicator. But I know that there are a lot of people that put weight on the RSI. So here, there you go, massive divergence, and we expect upside. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. What else? Targets of ETH, all in profit. We also have targets on Bitcoin that is following up nicely. There you go. 6 alts we think will outperform ETH massively. Then the first 2 are part of our core picks, aka our core investment portfolio. We are only trading Cardano, Matic, HBAR, and Vetch. And for full disclosure, I have rotated all of that into Tron right now. And part of the investment is moderate to slight leverage. I have multiple leverage positions. Some are collateralized in TRX, in Tron native token. Others are collateralized in USDT. They have different leverage. This is how you can capitalize and make the most of what is to come, and it is in our Twitter bio as well, XRP and Tron. Tron first, but XRP will be slightly safer. The question is which one will come first. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please do with this information as you should. I wish you all the best. Subscribe, and again, a happy new year.
Hey, it's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes and it out of control, yeah. Hey, it's another way. All my niggas on go and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes and I don't know why. Guess I don't like surprises. I can't even stay away from the game that I play. They gon' know what's to pay. Hey, it's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes and they out of control, yeah. Hey, it's another way. All my niggas on go and I hope that you know it. I can't even close my eyes and I don't know